Good evening and welcome everyone to RHR TV1. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope everyone had a joyous day today. I had a very intense today, and I am so happy to be with you tonight. Call a friend, tell a friend. Lady B is here with the People Helping People show, and this show is aired every Wednesday, 9 p.m. through 10 p.m. We're going to start off tonight with our health corner, and we will be talking about fever sponge bath. And we are in the season where a lot of people are having the flu, and when you have the flu, you know that it comes with fever most of the time. And a lot of people don't know exactly what to do when they're having a fever. So tonight, I hope I can give you some insight on what to do when you have a fever and you need to take a sponge bath. So get your pens and paper out so that you can take notes. A sponge bath is given to a person with fever. The effects: reduces fever or lowers body temperature. Sedative effects. Things needed: a basin of water, temperatures as indicated, sheet or blanket to cover the patient. We're going to take a short pause right here, and we'll be right back as we start over our sponge bath.
Something right. Everything will work well. Everything will good, nice and clean.
I thank you for joining us. If you're just tuned into rhrtv1.com, we are sorry for that break in transmission, but we're right back. We are going to be talking about our fever sponge bath, and a lot of people this time of the year are having the flu or having a cold, and many times you end up with a very high temperature. So we're going to be talking about how you can help to lower your fever with a sponge bath. Definition: a sponge bath can be given to a person with a fever. Effects: reduces fever or lowers body temperature. Sedative effects. Things needed: basin of water, temperature as indicated, sheet or blanket to cover patient, 2 bath towels, 1 face towel or washcloth, ice cubes as indicated, alcohol. Hot sponge bath is given to patients with very high fever. Sponge bath should be as hot as can be tolerated. The sponge bath should be done as fast and with friction to encourage blood to the surface. The sponge may be repeated after 1 or 2 hours if fever persists. Procedure: make the patient comfortable. Remove clothing and cover with a sheet or blanket. Close windows to avoid drafts. Protect the bed with towels as each part is being sponged. Put 1 bath towel across the chest and sponge the ears and neck. Dry the areas that have been sponged with the towel across the chest. Sponge one part at a time in the following order: arms, spread, chest, abdomen, legs, feet, and back. The arm or leg, while it is being sponged, For the arm or leg, spread the towel under the whole length of the arm or leg while it is being sponged. Rub skin briefly with the face towel to draw blood on the surface. Dry each part of the sponge to avoid chilling. Be sure the patient is dry before replacing clothing and covers. Hot drinks, juice may be offered to encourage perspiration. Also, we are going to be talking about cold sponge bath. Cold sponge bath is used in cases where the skin is dry and hot. Cold water is used for sponge bath, but in case where skin is burning hot, ice cubes may be put into the water. Avoid chilling the patient. A cold compress on the forehead or armpits may be placed while the sponge is being done. Chilling with shivering will cause the temperature to rise. Sponge may be repeated or prolonged until the desired effects are obtained or till fever goes down. Procedure. Remove clothing and cover patient with sheet or blanket. Place cold compress on the forehead and armpits. Renew compress as often as you can. Sponge one part at a time. The same order as the hot sponge bath. Friction is used to bring blood to the surface and to increase the rate of circulation to hasten the cooling process. The skin may be left slightly moist. Fan lightly with the towel till skin is dry. Evaporation lowers body temperature. Hot lemonade may be given. Tepid sponge bath is given to restless and very tense patient with fever. It has a sedative effect, relaxing the patient. Water temperature is 94 to 98 degrees Fahrenheit, or comfortable warm if tested with the elbow. This time there should be no friction or rubbing on the skin. Sponge and dry skin very gently with very little rubbing. Prolong the treatment for a relaxing effect and to allow more evacuation. Procedure. Remove clothing and cover patient with sheet or blanket. Room should be quiet and dim, no glaring lights. Sponge one part at a time. In the same manner as the hot sponge bath, dry patient well with very gentle rub. A gentle alcohol rub on the back may be given after the sponge. Saline sponge bath is given to patient who is inactive and sleeps most of the time. Saline or salt bath has a mild tonic of stimulating effect. It makes the patient active. Water temperature should be 96 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit or a little bit warmer than the tepid sponge. 1/2 cup of salt is added to a basin of water. Sponge with friction and repeat till desired effect is obtained. Sponge in the same manner as the cold sponge bath. So here you have it, different procedures when you have a fever and you're doing a sponge bath. So you can try these techniques and see what result you get to lower your fever if you are unable to go to the doctor or to afford a doctor. Sometimes these home remedies are very good. Good evening and welcome. If you're just joining us, you are tuned in to the People Helping People's program with yours truly, Lady B, heard here every Wednesday, 9 p.m. through 8 p.m. And we are going to be having our credit information coming up at 9:30. So do not go anywhere. And we are going to be going into our international news right now. And as I said, I'm very grateful that you are able to join us this evening. Call a friend, tell a friend, and invite them to listen to the People Helping People's program, heard here every Wednesday, 9 through 10 p.m. And if you have a product that you want to advertise or your business, you can call me at 954-240-0068. Number once again, 954-240-0068 to advertise your business or your product right here on rhrtv1.com. And the international news will be read by yours truly. Promoter of failed Caribbean festival in jail time. A U.S.-born promoter who tried to promote a festival in the Caribbean that turned out disastrous could spend the next decade of his life in jail. Billy McFarland, 26, the promoter of the failed Bahamas Ferrer Festival in the Bahamas, pleaded guilty in Manhattan Federal Court to wire fraud charges Tuesday. Caribbean writer wins Yale University Literature Prize. A Caribbean-born writer and poet laureate of Jamaica has been bestowed with a prestigious Yale Award Literature Prize. Kingston-born Lorna Gay Godson, 70, who currently teaches at the University of Michigan, has received the prestigious 28 Wyndham Campbell Prize Award annually by Yale. Former CONCAF president's fine appeal rejected. Embattled former President Jeffrey Webb has had an appeal launched against the imprisonment of fine excess of US $1 million rejected by FIFA. A little over 2 years ago, World Football's governing body FIFA banned the Cayman Island-born Webb for life from all football-related activities and implemented the steep fine as part of sanctions for his role in the bribery scandal that rocketed the organization. Timberland to buy cotton from Haiti. New England outdoor lifestyle branch Timberland will buy up to 1/3 of the cotton needed for its line from Haiti. Over 200 Haitians returned. The U.S. Coast Guard on Wednesday sent 201 Haitians back to Haiti after they were intercepted on 2 overloaded boats near the Bahamas on Sunday. 19 U.S. attorneys general asked Congress to protect Haitians. 19 attorneys general from throughout the country has written a letter to Congress asking leaders to protect immigrants from Haiti as well as El Salvador. And this ends our international news roundup, and we will go over to our sports roundup at this time. West Indian women suffer series whitewash. The West Indies women's cricket team saved their first performance for the final one-day international as they went under by 205 runs to suffer the ignominy of another whitewash to New Zealand soil on Sunday. West Indies, Pakistan T20 series to return. West Indians will play all three next month's 2020 internationals against Pakistan in the Pakistan city instead of Lahore. Move designed to put the southern city back on the cricket map. Lauderhill Jammers, St. Bess and Port St. Lucie are the victors. Cricket teams Lauderhill and Jammers, St. Bass and Port St. Lucie were the victors in Week 5 of South Florida Cricket Alliance over 40 overs competition played on Sunday in March. Now this ends our international news and our sports roundup. If you are just joining us, welcome. You are tuned into the People's Helping People's program, heard here every Wednesday, 9 p.m. through 10 p.m. So call a friend, tell a friend, let them join in and enjoy the show. Remember, we have tips coming up about your credit and how you can improve your credit score. Also, we have some very important tips for you. We are going to be giving out some strictly legal tips about filing for immigration applications. So don't go anywhere. We are about to take a quick commercial break, and we are going to come back with the People Helping People's program on RHR-TV1, heard here every Wednesday at 9 through 10 p.m.
We are Fab Five, and you're tuned to Real Hard Roots TV.
Keep watching.
Roots TV are the boss.
Fab Five says so.
We are.
We are going to be talking about the immigration filing application, and we have 10 tips to give you. So those of you who are filing for your family, these tips will come in very handy. And these are legal tips. Number one, eligibility. Before filing any application with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, make sure that you meet all the eligibility requirements under the Trump administration's immigration policies. Filing an immigration application when you are not eligible to get you deported. Number two, the correct form. Be sure you have the most current edition of the form. Never pay for forms. They are free. To download the correct edition of each form, go to uscis.gov and click on the forms link, then choose your form. Supporting documents. Make sure you include all required documents so your case is not delayed. Read the instructions on the form and enclose copies of the required supporting documents listed. Never send originals. Number four, foreign language documents. All documents in foreign language must be accompanied by an English translation and certificate of translation signed by the translator, attesting to the fact that they are fluent in the foreign language and English. For example, I name of the translation, the translator, certified that I am fluent in English and type in the name of foreign language. For instance, Spanish language, and that of the above is an accurate translation of the attached document. Have the translator sign and date and type in his or her address. Note that an applicant family member or anyone else can be the translator. You do not need a certificate, translator, or any other special certification. Number 5, copies. Make and keep copies of every page of your signed application, all supporting documents, and check and money order for your records. Number 6, filing fees. Make sure the USCIS filing fee is correct. Go online to uscis.gov and click on the forms to link to see the current filing fee for each form. You can pay by check or money order or credit, debit, card. You can use personal check to pay the filing fees, but note that it can take 2+ months for the USCIS to deposit it. So make sure that the funds are in the bank. Otherwise, there is a $30 insufficient fund fee. If you use a money order, have it issued by your bank rather than a convenience store or postal service in case you need to get a copy. To see your case number on the back in case you don't receive a USCIS receipt, if you don't pay by credit card, you have to download and complete Form 1450 and place on top of your application. Number 7, send in your application. Use UPS Priority Mail, Express Mail, or FedEx, UPS with tracking. Be sure to get delivery confirmation for a few days after you send your application to confirm it was received and save the confirmation for your records. Never use certified mail as it is too slow. Number 8, set up for e-notification. Always file Form G1145 with your application. To receive a text or email e-notification confirming the application was received and accepted for processing by the USCIS, along with the case receipt number or numbers. 9, sign for email case updates. Once you receive your USCIS receipt, the I-797 notice of action, usually in about 10 days. Go online to uscis.gov and click on check your case status. We are going to be going to break in 2 minutes, so let us do this last number 10, processing time go to uscis.gov and click on check your case status, and scroll down and click on USCIS processing time information, and click the service center or office where your case is processing to see the current processing time for your application type. So there you have it. 10 tips, 10 legal tips for filing immigration applications. And that should help you out a great deal. Welcome back to RHR TV1 with your host, Lady B. And this show is aired every Wednesday, 9 p.m. through 10 p.m. So save the date. Every Wednesday we are going to be here. Sometimes we have guests. Unfortunately, we do not have any guests tonight, but we have some great information lined up for you, and I trust that you are enjoying the show. We are going to be going into our favorite topic tonight. We're going to be talking about credit. Yes, because that seems to be plaguing our entire country. Yes. And I have discovered that a lot of people don't even know what their credit score is. And a lot of people are going to be shocked if they should really take time out to pull their credit. They are not going to believe that there are so many things on it that they have no clue about. So it is very important to have credit in this country, because if you have $1,000 or more in cash and you have good credit, the good credit will outweigh the cash anytime, because there are certain things that you just cannot accomplish without good credit, especially if you are about to purchase a house, if you are about to purchase a car, if you are about to rent an apartment, even if you are to get a job now. A lot of employers are checking your credit before they employ you. So credit is very important. Even the credit cards that you have in your purses and in your wallets, you would be surprised the interest rate that you are paying. Some of them up to 25% interest, 28, 30%, 35%. That is outrageous. And a lot of people say they don't have money, but they are throwing away a lot of money when it comes on to paying those credit cards, because you end up paying for the item 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And because a lot of people are just paying the minimal amount. Because if you have a bill for $30,000 and you are just paying $25 a month, do you know how long that is going to take for you to pay it off? It is going to take years on top of years. So we have to really decide on taking better interest when it comes on to caring for our credit. We need to know how to restore, how to build, and how to protect your credit. And a lot of people have a lot of things that shouldn't be on their credit, like collections, repossession, they have identity theft, they have medical bills, they have foreclosure, bankruptcies, tax liens, charge-offs, public records, judgments, student loans, evictions. These should not be on your credit. And we can get these taken off your credit for you. We can restore your credit. We can build and protect your credit. I need you to get out your pens and paper. We are going to do a little quiz right now. I want you to take this little financial literacy challenge quiz. And we want to find out some of the challenges that face you. Number 1, do you know your current FICO score? Just put yes or no. Number 2, if you know your FICO score, do you have a 740 or above so that you can save the most money and have the most control over your financial position? Number 3, do you have all the following? Last will, living trust, health care power of attorney, and the financial power of attorney? Do you have all your personal financial documents and information organized in a place that the appropriate people could readily and easily find if something were to happen to you? Are you aware that identity theft protection system, are you aware that identity theft is the fastest growing crime in our country? Do you have some type of identity theft protection system currently in place? Just write yes or no. Do you feel you are on track to be debt-free at this point in your life? Do you currently have a budgeting and debt payoff tool or system that helps you to pay off your debt most efficiently and enables you to know how the exact month and year that you will be debt free? Do you feel that your formal education or your upbringing sufficiently prepared you to appropriately manage your finances and important personal matters as it relates to protecting your identity, credit, assets, real estate, personal property, and family? If you knew of a way at an affordable price to get all of the education and services you needed to protect yourself and your family, would you be interested in knowing how? So, if you answered yes to 7 or more of the questions, congratulations. You are financially literate, likely responsible for protecting yourself and your family, and probably enjoy peace of mind knowing that you have everything in order. If you answered yes less than 7 times, you are likely leaving your family unprotected, likely not handling your financial matters as you probably should be, and you would likely don't have the peace of mind you probably want to have. Therefore, the biggest question for you is, are you willing to do something about it? So, if your answers were less than 7 times, if you answered yes less than 7 times, that is indicating that you need help with your credit. So, the number to call that you can get added help and information is 954-240-0068. 954-240-0068. No one should be walking around with their credit lower than 7. Your credit score should be 7 and above. And I can help you in this area to get your credit up and above 7. And when you get your credit repaired, there's also some goodies that comes with it. And I'm going to tell you some of them that you will be getting. Along with credit restoration, you will get a free will, a trust, power of attorney, debt zero, that will tell you how many years it will take off to pay off your debt. You will get a credit attorney. You will get travel. When you travel, do so with confidence using our discount travel portal. A lot of people love to travel. You will also get help and get discount when you decide to travel. You will also get smart credit, manage all your online accounts in one place, integrated with your credit and identity. You can use action buttons to ask your creditor a question about your account or transaction. Also, you get financial lockbox. If you are like most families, one person is generally designed to handle the financial aspects of the household. If you're single, you may be the only person who knows the type and location of your financial accounts. What if your loved ones suddenly found themselves in the position of taking over your finances without warning? Would they be able to locate insurance, bank, and financial records in the event of an emergency? So that's where the lockbox would come in. Positive Credit Builder, understanding how your credit score is calculated and how to read your credit report. are the first steps in improving your current standing. Our Credit Education Center offers a wide variety of educational services, credit tips for resources to help you take the necessary steps to enhance your credit score and manage your financial life. RX discount card, lower your out-of-pocket prescription expense with discounts ranging from 10% to 85% on most medications. Present this membership card along with your prescription to pharmacists and ask to compare our contracted discount price with the pharmacy's retail price when the prescription is processed. Also, you get LifeLock. Proactively safeguard your credit, your finances, and your good name with Vigilant services that alert you of potential threats before the damage is done. If your identity thieves steal your personal information, they could take out a mortgage, commit tax fraud, open new credit accounts, and a whole lot more. Our technology searches for potential misuse of your social security number, name, address, or date of birth in applications for credit services. Also, shopping portal. Ladies, those of you who love to shop, simply browse the offers available at our retailers or search for a specific product. When you're ready to earn rewards, just click through to the retailer via our link. Complete your purchase. You can shop by searching for stores, deals, or products every time you shop at any of our 4,000 retailers. So, this is a very good program, very affordable. We have monthly low rates that you can get, and your score can, as I said, can come up as high as you want it to come up, because I've known people, their credit score is like in the 4s, in the 5s, even 6 is low. So if you want your credit to come up to 7 and up, the number to call is 954-240-0068. 954-240-0068. 954-240-0068. And as I said, this is the Helping People, the People Helping People program, heard here every Wednesday, 9 p.m. through 10 p.m. And if you have a product or if you want to advertise your business on RHRTV1, do not hesitate to get in touch with me at 954-240-0068. Let us get you good results. Let this program advertise your product, your business, so that your business can grow. We just want to thank everyone who tuned in tonight to our program. We gave you our international news and sports roundup. We gave you our health information. We gave you our credit information. And next week, the same time, same place, we will be having a special guest. So make sure you put this time on your calendar, 9 p.m. through 10 p.m., that you do not miss these vital information that we have for you every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. through 10 p.m. And also, if you want to be a guest on our show, you have something you want to share, you have some information that you feel the community should know about, do not hesitate to call me, 954-240-0068. Number once again, 954-240-0068. And before I go, I just want to tell you about the National Motor Club that has been around for the past 61 years and counting. What they do, they bundle a whole lot of benefits under one umbrella, make it very affordable so that you can get all these benefits. If you are driving and your car is disabled due to an accident, they will reimburse you up to $500. $500 $500 can assist you in eating at a restaurant, getting a rent a car, or flying back if you're in another state. Also, if you slip and fall and you have to go to the to the emergency room, they will reimburse you up to $500. Also, if you travel outside of the country to anywhere in the world on a cruise, on a plane, or to any third world country, anywhere in the world, and you have a medical emergency, they will fly down with the medvac, take you up, take you back to the States, get you into a hospital. That service is absolutely free. Yes, I did say absolutely free. And if you're going to be in the hospital for more than a week, they will fly your significant other to be by your side, absolutely free as well. If you die from any accident out there, they will also take back the body to the States. What a service, absolutely free. Also, it comes with roadside emergency assistance. If you run out of gas, if you have a flat tire, if you need towing, if you lock a keys in your car, if you have a dead battery and you need a battery boost, they'll come and assist you free of cost as long as you're a member. Those of you who love to shop online, you can shop online all year round, 60% off. If you die from any accident or injury within 365 days of that accident, your beneficiary will receive $10,000. If you go to the doctor and you get a prescription, you show the card at the pharmacy, you receive 60% off generic medication, 40% off name brand, 35% if you're getting glasses, and if you're doing any LASIK surgery, 15% off. Also, hotel discount, car rental discount. Yes, and all these services and more is just $20 a month with a low enrollment fee. So you can't afford to be not walking around with the National Motor Club card in your pocket. We offer safety, security, and savings. We are here to help you. And the dues are very affordable. So if you need the National Motor Club, the number to call is 954-240-0068, 954-240-0068, 954-240-0068. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. See you next week, God's willing, 9 p.m. through 10 p.m. RHR TV1.